So for today, we're going to be looking at the Good Magician set for the Hunters. If you guys don't know, we've already reviewed the armor set and done the shader video. They're both right here. You guys can check it out. Definitely check them out because these are the runner-up sets that we got from Halloween last year. So that is why we're getting a Halloween set now. I don't know why we're getting it now. I think they would have done it on Halloween, but I guess selling two armor sets per class would have been more annoying to the player base, or I don't know. Either way, let me know what you guys think about this armor. But before we get started with the armor, let me just say, if you guys like the video, like, comment, subscribe really does help, because a huge portion of people are actually not subscribed. So if you can do me a favor, like, comment, sub, hit the bell notification, because that also does help. Other than that, let's get into it. So to start off, here is the first one for the actual Good Magician set. We're going to be using the Uncanny Conjurer Strides. And for the exotic, it's going to be Caliban's Hand. For the other pieces, it's going to be Glory of Artemis Casque, Glory of Artemis Vest as well, and the Vernal Growth Cloak. Shader-wise, Royal Protector for everything but the cloak. The cloak is actually Smudge Pot Bruise because I think it combines everything into just one color, because unfortunately the Vernal Growth Cloak, the gold lining does not change color, but the hood and the actual cloak changes color. So that's kind of like annoying, which is why I really went through all of the shaders just to see. And you can't even see it because I don't know how to show you the back, but it's fine. Yeah, I like the set. It's pretty cool. If I were to change some things around here and there, honestly, I would be using one of the Iron Banner helmets. Let me see if I ended up using it for, yeah, I did. So I would be using the Waylorn's Iron Mask, which you guys will see in the third set. The only reason I kept it this way is because I think the Waylorn's Iron set that I used for that set looks way better. But if you guys saw the review video, you guys will know that I spoke upon the fact that I wish I had used the Uncanny Conjurer Strides a little bit better. And this is what I'm talking about. This doesn't look bad by any means. I just wish I didn't use armor for this, or at least the chest piece had cloth in it, because it looks a little weird that the arms and the chest piece and the helmet have armor, but then the boots don't have anything. So that's kind of where my head goes. And I still think I could have done a good set. I just have to go back to the drawing board. This one doesn't look bad by any means. I actually fuck with this one heavily. It's just when I first saw the boots, I immediately thought of the Waylorn's Iron Mask, which is why I'm I don't like it because of that reason. If I had used the Waylorn's Iron Mask, then I feel like I would actually really like that in compared to the Glory of Artemis Mask. So that is pretty much my thoughts on that one. As for the next set, this one, I'm going to be honest with you, is a very heavy Bloodborne theme. At the time I was playing Bloodborne, and I immediately thought I want to use the Plaguebreaker cape for sure. And then I thought, well, I'm going to go for a Destiny 2 Bloodborne look. Obviously I'm playing Destiny 2, but for this one I was like, Fortunate Beast is going to be really cool because you do use guns in Bloodborne. So that's going to be really cool. And the Fortunate Beast has a lot of scaling and a lot of edgy looking pieces that does look like something out of Bloodborne. Starfarer's Vest was an easy choice. The Uncanny Conjurer Grasp, just because again I wanted that leather feel for that. And then the Uncanny Conjurer Mask, I think that one was a good choice as well. So definitely one of the more cooler Bloodborne sets. If I'm being honest, I should have used a red shader instead of a purple one, but I still think this one is really cool. And yeah, I have really nothing more to say. I think the Lucky Pants for the Fortunate Beast is a really good combo for this, because I do think it makes the whole set even more crazy. The thing that I kind of hate, and this is just more game knowledge than anything else, is the fact that if you guys know that I have to say this because I think it's really cool and I just have to mention it. Starfarer's Vest is actually for me Cabal themed because there are scales at the neck. You guys probably can't see it here, but there are scales on the neck, and that goes really well with obviously Fortunate Beast because it has scales on the leg as well. So I think that's a really cool thing that I had to mention, just because I know people won't know that, or very few people will know about that. But yeah, this one is definitely really cool. As for the next set, we're going to be utilizing the Uncanny Conjurer Vest, and then for the exotic itself, it's going to be what is it called? Gamblers? No, what is this exotic called? Liar's Handshake. There we go. Liar's Handshake with the Thalia's Reach ornament, and the Waylorn's Iron Mask, like I said, the White Wolf Strides, and the Covert Ranger Cloak. So I think this one's pretty decent. If I were able to choose to have the cloak or the hood of the cloak on or off, then I would actually use the Uncanny Conjurer vest for this, because I feel like that would be a little bit better. But because it has that stupid hat and I can't turn off cloaks or hoods yet, that's why I'm using the Covert Ranger cloak. Iron Bone for everything. I think Iron Bone is just one of, if not one of the best shaders in game for leather, just because it gives you a really rich brown. And yeah, I think this one might be the best one. I don't even remember the last one. I probably won't look at it just so we can get my actual reaction, because again, I haven't seen some of these in a while. I made these like weeks ago. So I actually think this one is pretty cool. Like probably the best one here. Probably one of my more better Liar's Handshake sets, if I'm being quite honest. I do really like Uncanny Conjurer vest with the White Wolf Strides. I think that's such a good combo. And I love the fact that this has very minimal armor. So it's just going to be on the helmet, the left side of the arms, and then on the boots themselves. So definitely probably the best one here. That's right. So for this one, yeah, I forgot about this. So Blight Ranger for the exotic, Uncanny Conjurer vest again, and then the the Uncanny Conjurer cloak. For the other pieces, Playbreaker Strides, the Veteran Legend Grasp, and then Shaderized Royal Protector again. So yeah, I forgot I made this. I actually think this one's pretty hard. Like, as a magician set goes, I think this one's really cool. I think the Blight Rangers goes really well with the hat. It very much gives you that like I'm a magician type of feel. Holy shit, yeah, this is, I don't want to say this was the best, because I think the third one's still the best by far, because it also, not only is it using an exotic that is actually useful, but the set looks cool. Blight Ranger, unfortunately, even with the buff it's getting next expansion, I still think it's pretty dog shit. I just don't like, the exotic thing where it's using the twirl of the arc exotic, or the arc super, I should say. I'm never gonna be a big fan of it, just because I feel like that's super gimmicky to the point where it's just kind of like useless to me. So as much as I love Blight Rangers, it's just such a dog shit exotic, and no buff aside from it just being overhauled will ever make me want to use it, unless it's fashion, because it's probably one of the coolest fucking looking exotics in the game. Like, it kills my soul, dog. So let me know what you guys think. I had a lot of fun making these sets. Like, genuinely fun was had with this. Working on a few things specifically, honestly, trying to get all of this stuff that, or specifically like trying to get all the armor stuff done before the expansion comes out, just because a lot of these sets are probably going to go away after the next expansion comes out. So Stasis armor, the Halloween set most likely, I think I'm forgetting one else. Oh yeah, the season pass armor. There's a lot of armor that is going away. I will most likely make a fat video of just showcasing like which armor sets are going away. Basically cannibalize what I've done already and then just squish it into one video. Nothing too crazy. I'm gonna go in game and just really show you. No rotating, no nothing, because it's just gonna take too long. I'll probably do it in game so that way I can actually really showcase like what is leaving, because I do think armor wise there's a lot of cool stuff that is leaving. So just make sure you are aware of that. And then if by chance I'm done with all of the armor before the expansion comes out, we'll probably do some other stuff here and there. Like, most likely the thing I've been wanting to do for a while is showcasing my guardians, the end of like the episode or the end of the season, how my looks and my builds are, because I do have that. So let me know what you guys think. I appreciate y'all. Be safe. I'll see you guys later.